It's Tuesday, April 5th. Welcome to the Daily Shed. Hello friends, welcome to the Shed. I am Chevy, and yesterday, we did the first creative segment here on the show, the reaction video. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll put a thing here, like a box or something you can click, or the description will be in the video. I had fun doing that. I want to thank Lance for suggesting it. He's my nephew, and he really had a good idea because I enjoyed trying to put it together and not laugh. It took me a couple of takes to hold my dad face. And it was kind of spawned. I recently, Rocket Jump, who used to be Freddie Wu, did a video about a similar thing. Like, you find some crazy funny video and you go to show it to people at work and they don't laugh. And it just made me kind of, maybe it was partially inspired by that. I don't know. Anyway, I had fun. Thanks for the comments on that video. Today, we're going to do another creative segment. I'm going to bring in a couple of special guests to play a little game. We enjoy chips here in this house. I like savory things, so if I have a snack that isn't vegetables, I prefer it to be some form of chip. So, we do most of our grocery shopping at Walmart, and that's just a consequence of living in small town America. We don't really have other good shopping options. We have a couple, but for variety and whatnot, unfortunately Walmart is where we go. That being said, Walmart has a ton of generic brands that they call great value. Now, when I was a kid, generics were, well, they were generic. Like, I remember going to the grocery store with my aunt, and there was this whole aisle. It was just like one long shelf aisle it was just a generic aisle. And everything in that aisle was like white packaging with black lettering. Potato chips. Aluminum foil. Just this generic stuff. And we don't see that nowadays. We just see store brands. Which I've always suspected that most store brands are just regular brands that the store has paid to put their label on. Or maybe they're like something that the regular name brands made and it didn't pass muster for some reason, so they slapped a store label on it. And I hope that's true for most. I hope they're not throwing their food away, right? But Walmart has this great selection. So when Jayme went shopping, we like to get these variety bags of chips that will have some Doritos and some Fritos and all that stuff in there. And she came home with a great value brand variety bag. And my oldest, being the preteen that she is, kind of threw a fit about it and said, "I'm not eating that. Those are disgusting." She's never had them before, so how would she know, right? But they're not name brand. So I thought it'd be fun to bring them on the show, play a little game, and see if they can tell the difference. So let's do that.
It's time to play Taste Test. Name brands versus great value.
Welcome for their very first appearance of hopefully many on the Shed, my two favorite little people in the entire world, A and Monster, my two little girls. Today we're going to do some taste testing. We're going to see if these two can figure out which is name brand and which is generic. So I'm going to get set up and we're going to let these two steal the show.
Yeah.
Round 1. Cheese Crunch.
Okay, girls, first up we have some cheesy curls. One brand is America's favorite Cheetos brand. The other one is Great Value Cheese Crunch. So you're going to each eat one off of each plate, or maybe two if it takes it. And then you're going to try and tell me which one is the Cheetos brand and which one is the Great Value brand. Go ahead.
This is not like a Cheeto at all.
Doing a smell test.
This is the Walmart brand.
Okay. Which plate was that off of?
And this one is the regional, whatever it's called.
I can't tell.
Wait a second. I just dropped one.
You can have another one if you need to figure it
I
out.
think that one's the Cheetos because Cheetos don't have black stuff on it.
Okay. And Keely, which one do you think is the Cheetos? You think this is the Cheetos and that's the Walmart?
This is the Walmart one.
Okay.
And then this one is
And you said this is Walmart.
No, so this is Cheetos.
This is Cheetos. Okay.
Round 2, corn chips.
Okay, girls, next up we have corn chips. This time we have
Fritos.
the original Frito brand corn chips, as well, again, as the Great Value corn chips.
To the mangs.
And no,
Why?
because that's cheating. You have to taste them
I
and
said
tell
not
me.
look in the bags.
You can look at the bags, but that's it. So go ahead, give them a shot.
Quit staring at me, Dad. They taste the same. Good cheetah. Put the same one on both plates.
Nope, sure didn't.
Bro.
I like nothing.
Don't mix the plates up.
I'm not.
Alright, I'm gonna need an answer soon.
I think this one's generic and that one's Fritos.
Okay?
I think this one's generic and this one's Fritos.
Round 3, nacho tortilla.
Okay, girls, next up we have
Doritos!
everybody's favorite
My favorite.
nacho cheese flavored tortilla chips. Doritos brand is one of these, and the Great Value brand
I'm good.
is the other.
I mixed both chips together. Oops.
Probably should have swallowed first, huh?
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Got this one. I think.
You think?
Mm-hmm. Still got it.
Chips don't have a smell.
Yes, I got it.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
This one's real.
Alright, I need an answer.
This one's Doritos.
This one's Doritos and this is the...
So you're both agreeing on
Yeah.
this one. Alright.
Round 4, ranch tortilla.
Alright, and last
Alright.
up, we have ranch flavor tortilla
Ranch?
chips. Again, we have Doritos
These are
Cool
my
Ranch.
favorite chips.
These are your favorite. So if you don't get this right,
Oh, I know.
and we have Great Value's Glacier
real.
Ranch. Go ahead.
I'm gonna take a big one.
I never
Mmm.
tasted these before, but I might be wrong.
Mmm.
You've never had Cool Ranch before?
Mm-mm.
You have. Don't lie.
Smells like vinegar.
These chips have a smell. Might have just spat.
I think I got this one.
This one's real. That one's fake.
I'm gonna take this one anytime.
I could eat these all day. I already guessed, so it's not like it matters. This one's real. Fake.
What do you think, Monster?
Agreeing with Alina.
You're agreeing. So you agreed on two of them and differed on two of them. Ooh, that means
Like
one
eat
of
the
you.
fake chip.
That means one of you definitely won. But you're gonna have to watch. That was fun, wasn't it? Those two little girls light up my life like nothing else. And they did better than I thought they would. The Cheetos and the Fritos, I think they just guessed on those. A had her reason for the black flag or whatever, but they couldn't tell the taste difference. And honestly, I couldn't really tell the difference between those two. I could tell the difference between the other two. But off camera, A mentioned a lot of her decisions with the Doritos was based on the texture of the Doritos themselves, not necessarily the flavor. But that being said, she ate the generic brand and had no problem with it. So that was fun. It was a fun experiment. What do you think about generic brands? Like I said earlier, we don't really have generic brands anymore, of store brands. We do have a chain of stores in this area called Save-A-Lot, which is, they're kind of in low-income areas. One of the major grocery chains around here, it's like a subsidiary of them, and they offer all of these unheard of brands, which are essentially generic in my mind. And when we go there to shop, I really like some of that stuff. Particularly, there's a brand of salsa they carry that's just amazing. Like my favorite brand of salsa ever. And I'm super picky about salsa. And I'm trying to think of some other stuff. They have, essentially the necessities like tomato sauces and pastas and all that stuff. That stuff's all fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. But I don't really go out of my way to buy store-bought stuff. Ketchup is one of those things I'm kind of picky about. Most of the store brands are really watery. I don't know. Do you shun store brands and buy only name brand, or are there name brands that you don't like, or are there store brands that you love? Put it in the comments. Let's talk about it. I'm always interested to hear about the differences between generics and name brands because, like medicines, I don't know anybody who has a problem taking a generic medicine because it saved them a crap load of money. But I put a generic can of soda down in front of them and they kind of give me this look like, what is this? Well, it's generic soda, right? Like, you'll take the body modifying medication, but you won't try store brand other foods? Maybe we should give it more of a shot. Anyway, let's discuss it in the comments. Keep some more creative suggestions like this rolling in the comments, or you can reach me on Twitter. Don't forget, Friday is Q&A day. Any questions that you want to ask me, I answer those on Friday. If you want me to try something silly, I'll do that on Friday. Or if you want me to, you have something you want me to put on the wall, you can send it to me. Address is in the description. I'm having a blast with the show, so let's keep it rolling. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.